Hi guys, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're just gonna go right into it. Now, ever wonder why your competitors seem to have it all figured out online and you may not? Trust me, we've all been there one way or another, but we're here to help. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Lamide, and I am your resident content creator at Adlantique. I would love to welcome each and every one of you from wherever you may be joining us from to another edition of our Grow with Adlantique webinar. And we're super excited to have you guys here. So welcome, 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 welcome. Now, today and next week on April 24th, we're going to be discussing marketing hacks for small businesses. Now, we'll reveal 4 simple DIY, that's do-it-yourself tools to boost your business's visibility online. And in this session, that's for today, we're going to be sharing valuable hacks like linking your Instagram and Facebook accounts for effective ads, as well as understanding and using your social media insights. So the things that are in your social media insights to make informed business decisions. Now, our major goal is to make you win on social media by equipping you with actionable knowledge that works. If you leverage on the secrets that are in your social media analytics, you likely gain valuable insights that can elevate your brand's visibility and also drive sales. Now, guiding us through this impactful and insightful conversation are our esteemed facilitators, James Ipe and Ayolua Hastro. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Thank
Now,
you.
please note, hi James. So please note that we're having a do-it-yourself and question and answer session right after each presentation. So feel free on this call to submit your questions using the Q&A box throughout the session. I don't know if I said this earlier, but please let us know where you're calling us from. You can send in your name, the name of your business handle. It would actually help us during the course of this presentation. So please let's know where you're calling us from and your names. So as I was saying, we're going to be having a DIY and question and answer session right after each presentation. So please drop your questions in the Q&A box throughout the session. We also encourage you, like I said, to introduce yourselves. Now, one last tip. Having your business pages open during this webinar would be highly recommended because as we're doing the DIY tool, showing you the DIY tools, we would need like everyone to just be on their phones or their laptops, wherever you can open your business pages from, so you can also experience it with us as we go along. Now, if you drop off at any time on this call, please reconnect using the link that was sent to you via your email and join this conversation online using the hashtag Grow with Adlantique. Don't forget to tag at Adlantique on Instagram. Now, a link of this recording session will be sent to you via email. We've been saying Adlantique for maybe some of you that are joining us that may not know about us. I'll just tell you a little bit about who we are. So Adlantique empowers businesses to reach customers across platforms. Our easy and affordable advertising packages are perfect for any stage. So whether you're launching a micro business to scaling a medium-sized business. Now, to find out more about us or get started on your journey, please visit our website, www.adlantique.com, and follow our social media pages at Adlantique on Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And our team will be readily available to assist you with whatever you need. Now, to kickstart this conversation, because I've been talking since, let's just get into it. I'd like to introduce our speakers for today, James Ipe and Ayolua Hastro. Lovely to have you guys here. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
So James is our social media manager. He's like our controller general here at Adlantique on socials, with over 5 years of experience curating and managing the social media presence of some of your favorite brands. And Ayolua Hastro is an experienced marketing manager, skilled in developed growth strategies across diverse industries, passionate about startups and performance marketing. She excels in leveraging technology and data to drive business growth effectively. So you're in good hands, guys. Just know that you're all in good hands. So now I'm going to be handing over to Ayo to take us through this first session. So Ayo.
Hi guys. Just give me a moment. I'm trying to get to my screen to share my screen so that everybody can see. Okay, if you can see my screen, just hands up, raise up your hand, or you share your favorite emoji, can dance, anything you want to do. But if you can see my screen, please just let me know the comments and we'll start. Okay. All right. I believe people are seeing my screen.
Yeah, my hands are up. I can see your screen.
Yeah, I believe people are seeing my screen.
Yeah.
All right. So today we'll be talking about how to link your Facebook and your Instagram for effective ads. Like we'll just be giving you some insights here and there on how to make sure you are getting the right conversions or the right kind of engagement or the kind or what you basically want your business goal to be getting. We're just trying to make sure we are breaking that down today. So before we start, we'll just have like a quick poll that will run so that we can see what you guys what your goals are basically. So can we please bring up the poll?
Okay, the poll is up now. Sorry, Bolahon is saying that he can't hear us. I don't know. Can you guys, if you can hear me clearly, or maybe that was a late message, but I hope you can hear us now, Bolahon, and we are really excited to have you here. So the first poll is up actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're already reading it, but let's read it together. Which platform do you prefer to engage with your customers? So which one do you prefer engage? Do you prefer Facebook or do you prefer Instagram?
Honestly, I'll actually say Instagram because most people are these days on Instagram. Facebook is now like work. It's looking like ancestors.
But you know the funny thing, I actually prefer Facebook because when you have Facebook engagements, you are like when you lock Facebook engagements, you already have it like on lockdown.
Yeah.
And Facebook people are quite loyal.
Yeah.
Instagram people can be vain sometimes.
Oh, the world is vain these days.
So let's go to the next questions. It's higher you can't hear well. Oh, Bolamo, sorry. Can you hear me now? Oh, a lot of people said Instagram.
I said it's
Wow. You people like dancing for the reels. All right. Next question, please.
Yeah, just
Oh, okay. Let me see my next question. I'll go straight into it.
Yeah.
That's it. I thought we had like a million questions.
not yet.
But we can go back to our slide. So yeah. So let's get into it. I like the fact that a lot of people said Instagram. I think because we have business owners that are more on Instagram and they tend to like the vibes, they tend to like the trends,
Yeah.
they tend to, as I said, Instagram can be quite vain. So that life,
Fake life.
that fake life, they like to, yeah. But basically, if you're not doing things right on Instagram, it can either be a danger to your business, it can decrease your engagement. You might just be getting zero likes, zero link clicks. Nobody's seeing anything you're basically doing. So what we are going to be talking today is benefits of linking your Instagram and Facebook pages. So because without Facebook, you might not really do well on Instagram. And a lot of people don't know this. They just feel, oh, my Facebook pages, my Instagram pages is fine, but they have not formally linked their Instagram to their Facebook pages. and seeing the benefits.
So I turn on your
My video.
sorry about that, guys.
Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so we're going to be talking about the benefits of linking and the bottlenecks of linking and a practice session too, so that you guys will understand how to link your pages together. All right. One of the as I said initially, if you're not reaching your business goals, sometimes you might either think it's your village people, you you think that you're not dancing properly for the trend, or you're not dancing, or you're not using maybe a finer girl. Sometimes it's just because you've not linked your pages together. So in some regions, you will need to promote your posts and your stories, like on Instagram, and you will need to claim a Facebook page to advertise them from Instagram. You want to boost your post on Instagram, for example, today, and you are trying to boost and it's saying link a page, and now you are stuck because you can't boost it. And you know that that post is really going to go well if you run an ad with it. So this is just one of the benefits. You understand? This is one of the benefits that you can actually get from just linking your posts together. Sometimes when you run ads, sometimes when you're scrolling through some Instagram pages, you see that you will see their contents, their ads on IG stories. This is what actually helps them get those ads on IG stories. In addition to meeting business requirements, you will need to have a linked Facebook page to set up shopping on Instagram. This might not, I'm just giving you guys this tip because when it finally comes to Nigeria, you guys can actually have it, because this does not formally work in Nigeria yet. This is just mostly for foreign Instagram accounts, but it's very important to actually have this like on standby. Like when you have that shopping link, people can easily it's a way to actually increase walking traffic to your store, your online store. So when people click it, it just takes them directly to the link in what is supposed to be the link in bio. It just takes them, they just click that post. It takes them directly to your website. You know how Instagram is not link friendly, but with this, Instagram can actually be link friendly. So once you click on it, it helps you out. Run Instagram and Facebook ads from your page. So this is something that we are going to explain way different. Like, I don't think we can actually enunciate on this while here, but there is something called business ad manager. When you try to run ads from your business ad manager and you're trying to select the placements in the sense that where you want your ads to run, you're trying to select them. If your Instagram is not linked, it will only go on Facebook. It will not work on your Instagram. So one of the benefits of linking this is to make sure that your page, your ad can go from on both your Instagram and your Facebook page from your business ad manager, which I would say if you want to learn more, you actually have to reach out to Adlantique. They will give you deeper insights on this. Okay, so you can be able to post efficiently. Sometimes when people post on their Instagram and they have a Facebook page, they'll now go and post on Facebook. When you know that you can post
and it's automatically
just show on your Facebook.
Yes.
Like there's no need for you to. It's very stressful actually. So and on another thing is people will say, oh, it's not link friendly. You can't click the links again. Link it. When you link it, Facebook will be able to recognize. I think you should. Even if they don't recognize it, you can go and post the link later on Facebook. But the fact that you can post on your Instagram and to show exactly on your Facebook, like line by line, word for word, it makes it way easier than you saying and
individually
posting,
posting on
go another
Facebook
place
and
go
on
and post
Instagram.
again.
Yeah.
So it's not. This is just one of the benefits. It makes a whole lot of sense.
All right.
conveniently pay for promotions. So again, on the Facebook ad manager, once you have put money, if you use a prepaid account, we all know, I think we all understand what prepaid and postpaid is. If you're using prepaid accounts for NEPA, that means you can put money, and before the thing expires, you can add more units inside. But for postpaid, they'll bring estimated bill for you. But I always advise business owners that they should please use the prepaid method. The prepaid method is always better. And now, once you've linked your Facebook and your Instagram account, I'll tell you why the prepaid method is better later on. But once you've linked your Facebook and your Instagram accounts, you will use that one payment method for both accounts. So you don't have to swap to like different places or be trying to look for how to pay. So the reason why I said the prepaid method is better, because you can pay in Naira, as opposed to, you can actually use the postpaid method to pay with your card. But after some time, if the card is empty and Facebook has not finished collecting their money, you start looking for a dollar card to clear the outstanding balance, because it will now be in dollars for you to pay the outstanding balance. So it's always advisable for you to actually run your ads or set up your Facebook accounts in prepaid, so that you can be able to put money. So if you have a budget of 50,000 naira, for example, you can just put that 50,000 naira, and Facebook will collect their 50,000 maybe in the span of 1 week or 2 weeks. You just allocate the budget gradually, as opposed to saying, okay, Facebook, I have 50,000 naira, we'll be collecting the money small, small, small from my bank account. If that bank account runs dry, it's going to be very hard. You start looking for your friend that is using cheaper, or you're using one Facebook, one virtual card, or you're going to your bank to go and collect a dollar card, which is actually quite stressful. So yeah. So you can also manage your business from Facebook and Instagram at the same time. Like, sorry, your messages rather. You can manage it together at the same time. I don't know if I'm the only one that sees this on like business pages, but sometimes when it's already linked and you see comments, you will see something down, you say you can read the 7 comments from Facebook. You're on Instagram, but it's telling you you can actually read the comments down on Facebook. If you click on it, it takes you to Facebook. So that way you can be able to manage everything in basically one place at the same time.
Yeah.
You understand? So it helps you manage your messages, helps you manage your comments. Even if you use the business suite, it actually helps you manage your DMs in one place. You understand? So the when you don't actually link this when you don't actually link your Facebook and Instagram together, these are basically the problems that you might encounter. Once you are posting, you are seeing that you're having different algorithm changes, in the sense that it's not always technically it's not always easy to manage 2 different algorithms. I know that a lot of people love Instagram, but when you're struggling on your Instagram, you're struggling, and you know that if you post on your Facebook, you're getting more, you're getting more, you're getting more interactions on the Facebook. So why are you struggling? If you're getting more interactions on your Facebook, you don't have to struggle with Instagram that much. You understand? So because they are different, all right, because they are different algorithms, you can see that you will know which one actually works best for you, and you can be able to create content that fits the algorithm that actually favors you better. You understand? So you see, okay, you see tracking analysis. Now you can be able to track which one is actually working best for you. Is it Instagram of Facebook. You can know the platform and there's like you can know the platform specific features actually works best for you to
I think uh your network is breaking a bit.
use your goals on time. That okay, sorry guys, there was a little break. You can see some features on Facebook that are different from Instagram. Again, as I said, Instagram is quite yuppie looking, fun, all of that. At the same time, Facebook can be serious sometimes. You can see people putting like big language, big English on Facebook. So
Yeah.
yeah, you can see how those features actually fits to the platform and all of that. So yeah, so next.
Okay, so I think I would get our second poll up. If we can get our second poll up, so we just get to know what people's thoughts are.
Lamide, Lamide,
Yeah, I'm
Lamide,
here.
sorry, I didn't get you. What
Yeah,
did you
our
say?
second poll. We're putting up our second poll now. All right.
Okay. So how many people have Facebook pages? I think this is actually the like most interesting answer I want to see.
Yeah, because good evening everyone. Because it's really funny because most people have profiles but don't have business pages, and some people
Yeah.
have the gap they exist. I think we would love to see the answers to this as well.
Okay, so if you have voted, just raise up your hand or reply in the comment section with an emoji or something. Okay, we have one person. Oh, people are voting. I have voted.
And people have
Please,
voted.
more
Oh.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. I was even going to say hi to Uchechuku Miracle from Gen Z Fi Africa. Thank you so much for joining us today. And Lee Job from Lagos. I hope I'm pronouncing that well. And John from Lagos as well. Thank you guys for joining us.
All right. If you have voted, please just indicate I have voted.
You
I have
voted.
voted.
Messages.
Oh, okay.
How
So
many people have Facebook pages?
a lot of
So I
people have
mean,
Facebook pages.
yeah, people have Facebook pages. So it's cool to know that there's an understanding of the
Yeah.
difference. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As a small business, it's important. That's all you can do, really.
But
Yeah.
it's not just having the Facebook page, it's also have you linked the Facebook page?
Of course, now that's why we're now here. We'll now
That's
explain
why
that
you're
to you.
here.
But first step is to have that page. So
Yeah. All right. So let's go on. All right. So how to ensure your Instagram account is a business profile? You will see people that will reach out and they'll be like, I can't run ads and I have an Instagram page. And I'm like, please, is your Instagram page already linked? Like, not even linked, first of all. Do you have, is your page a business page? There's some people that don't know if if their pages are business pages yet. Like, it's so funny. I don't I don't know why sometimes it's quite all right, Lamide, please can we go back to the screen?
all right, just give me a moment. Okay, very good. All right. All right. So I hope you guys can see the screen.
Yeah, I can.
Awesome.
Okay. So it's it's just like a step by step, just step by step to just make sure that you have, like, just log in, go to your um account types and tools, switch to professional accounts, and voila, just as easy as ABC. Like the tick goes there. The way the tick is just already, your page is already switched to a professional account. Next step is, can you please go? And all these are shown like on your phone. So because we know a lot of small business owners operate from their devices. Now, if you want to link your Instagram page to your Facebook page, you just go to click on manage, go to click accounts, linked accounts rather, and from there you can, I think this is actually on
Yeah,
your
so
laptop.
this shows Facebook. No, this is the Facebook from
This is
Facebook
the Facebook,
to
yeah.
yeah,
So
when you start from Facebook.
yeah, this is for laptop. So if you're on your phone right now, see, I'm currently on my phone, so I can explain how you can also link it from your phone so that you can understand. If you go to, who can see my screen? If you go to if you go to your page, your Facebook business page, if you go to your Facebook business page, you will see like the last button. You see that there is homepage, there is dashboard, there's professional dashboard, there is the plus button, there's a bell notification, and the last page is for your profile. If you go to the last page, you will scroll down to the, I think towards the end, you click on settings and privacy. From settings and privacy, you will go to, you scroll down, you will see what they call it, at the down part of the page you see permissions. Under permissions you see linked accounts. Then you can now, if you can see my screen, you will see linked accounts. Then it shows connect Instagram and WhatsApp, just exactly the way it shows on this screen. Instagram and WhatsApp, exactly this way. It will show you how to connect it. If you just log into your Instagram, you are connected automatically. Like there is no need to think twice. It just works the same way on phone. Same way it works on phone, same way it works on laptops. Next screen. So this is the best part of like basically everything. The audience potential that you can hit from just linking your Facebook ad and your Facebook to your Instagram is massive, especially when you're about to run ads. It helps you get to a larger potential as opposed to just running directly from your Instagram alone. Don't get me wrong, there are sometimes it's actually cool for you to just run Instagram posts alone. There's sometimes I want to run some ads on both Facebook and Instagram, and Facebook just tell me they're not running the ad because their ad does not go with their policies. You know what I do? I just go on Instagram and I just run it straight and it goes. You understand? As I said, Instagram is very vain. They like the flashy lifestyle. Facebook doesn't like that. And it also moves with their policies. Now, if you are running, okay, maybe you want more people to send you a message on a product that you are giving like 20% off, and you want to run it on both Instagram and Facebook. If Trust me when I say if you run it on both of them, you are going to get more messaging on Facebook than Instagram, because the audience potential will take, like, it's going to be way more than Instagram. And if you're running on Instagram alone, you're going to be missing out. It's always advisable to make sure that these two are connected so that you can enjoy more. You know, I know that a lot of people pick Instagram, but trust me, a lot of your target audience are also on Facebook. So that you can enjoy these benefits both at the same time. Make sure they are linked together. Make sure they are linked.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was even gonna add, I this part of the slide also is also showing the back end from your business ad manager, right? So
Yes.
it's something that we can explain like later on. You can just contact us like to get more information about it. But having an ads manager is super important because you get to see from these pictures the current audience and your potential audience, meaning how far your audience can be, like how much your audience can be and how much they are now. So the exact insights it gives that to you, and you can also, you know, do your ads at the same time here, your Facebook and your Instagram ads or your WhatsApp ads depends hot in length today, but it's something that if you want to get more information about it, you can just DM us and just reach out to us.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lamide.
Yeah.
I think I think I'm done, and I like again give you the button to bring up our next speaker.
I think I saw one question in the chat box. Bolahon was
Oh, okay.
asking,
Yes.
yeah, he was asking to repeat that postpaid and prepaid plan that you gave for
Okay.
ads. Yeah,
All right.
just like
Yeah.
in a quick
So
3 minutes, 2 minutes.
yes. So again, because you have to also reach out to Atlantic to help you like set up your Facebook business ad manager. That is where you can be able to understand it in a way wider version. But let me explain it. Prepaid is when you've paid, like you've put the money on Facebook already, and they're just deducting the money from where you've put. It's just like buying units for your NEPA lights at home. That's the way prepaid works for Facebook. Say you want to use 50,000, you tell Facebook, I have 50,000 naira to use, and you
Yeah.
pay with your Naira card. It gives you an option called Pay You. Pay You is just like using Paystack or Flutterwave to pay. You understand? Now, when you put that money there, Facebook will use that money till it's exhausted. When you use the postpaid version, you just put your card and Facebook is just removing the money. I think they'll send you a receipt at the end of every day or at the next day, like 24 hours later, when the ad has run for like every 24 hours, they'll be sending you a receipt. If you remove money from that card, and the ad still running despite the fact that there's no money on that bank account or on that card, you are going to automatically start owing Facebook. Then
That's
you can't use your Naira account to pay again. You now have to start looking for a dollar card to pay. That's postpaid.
awesome. So thank you so much, Ayo. That was really helpful. I hope Bola, that is like you understand the difference now. Before we go into our next speaker, I just want to remind us to please keep dropping our question and answers in the um in the chat box or in Q&A box so that we can just help answer your questions. All right, so we're going to go into our next speaker for today. So because of time, we have to rush through, and that's James. And I'm going to be handing it over to James. James, what's up now?
Hello, everyone. I'm good. Good evening, all. And thank you, Ayo. Thank you, Ayo, for an insightful session. I think it's really important that these details are always being shared because as business owners, we have to make decisions every day, and these decisions are based off even simple things like, or even simple things like links and pages. All right, so I'll continue from understanding and making business decisions from your social media insights. Right, before we pull up the poll, I'll say this. Every day we come online as business people, we make decisions for our business. It could be replying or not replying to a DM. It could be making a post or not making a post. You make a decision for your business. So a request for the poll now.
Okay, so whilst we're waiting for the poll, guys, please drop your questions in the Q&A box, not the chat box, so that, because that's where we record our questions. So please just drop it in the Q&A box. Thank you so much.
Hey, thank you very much, Lamdi. So we have a question on the screen. How do you make decisions for your business? Do you rely on your intuition, gut feeling? Do you gather data and analyze, or do you consult with a team, or do you experiment with different approaches to see what works best? So everyone should vote as quickly as possible so we can progress.
Me, I think I go for the last option, to experiment with different approaches, because you can't really say what can go viral these days. It's like you don't know what the algorithm will choose to favor on your page. But at least, yeah, we can get there with knowledge from insights, from our social media insights. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Awesome. All right. So let's see how we voted.
Said it. Damn. That was nice.
I
That
like
was
to
nice.
think you're driving the team.
Yes,
So
sir.
I think I think it's not set in stone. I like to say that because different approaches work, but it's always good to gather data, right? And also experiment. So gather data and then experiment. So I think we're on the right path. So thanks guys. So now we go further so that we know how we are with gathering and experimenting with data. I think yes, Lamide has requested that we send questions in the Q&A box, because those questions is what we would practically use to drive the rest of this session. So what I'll speak to is this. Most times we make blind decisions for our businesses. So maybe we just come online and we say to them, I'm posting a bag. The next time we come again, say, so tomorrow posting a blouse, right? And I'm speaking from the perspective of a let's say a fashion designer, right? So we're just making these decisions at random. And because we make these decisions at random, we can't really say or know if it's working, right? Also, we're also going to study how we can understand our audience to really know if what we are doing is actually working, what we should be chasing and what we shouldn't be chasing. And then when we have clarity on this, we can now use this to make informed decisions that would help our brand. And to conclude the session, we would actually show how you could read the insights from your device. So before we go further, please, everyone should have their business pages handy. I'll be speaking from Instagram, right? So just have your Instagram business page handy. So, all right, let's go in. Okay, so I'll ask this question. As small business owners, how many of us really know who our ideal customers are? Right. I know we ask ourselves most times to say, okay, I sell bags, right? Everyone who uses a bag should be my ideal customer. But you could be wrong. It could be, what kind of bags are you selling, right? If you're selling, should I say, let us it's very awkward, but it's not business like you're selling Beckham bags, right? Of course, you can't actually,
Your
you as a
target
business can't
audience is
actually
in
sell
Banana
that, right?
Island.
So exactly. So you have to be, no matter the product you are selling, you have to be really, really clear as to who the audience is, because knowing that would save you cost, would save you spending money on ineffective campaigns. We also ensure you don't miss opportunities at all. I think we're going to like address how it could happen, right? So, for instance, ineffective campaigns is if you are selling bags and then you're running Easter sales for your bags, and then no woman is responding to your poster, you know that you've missed out on your audience. Or if you're spending money on ads and nobody's coming to your DMs, you know you've missed out. You are wasting your resources. Or activities are happening and you haven't responded or you haven't taken any action, you are missing out on opportunities. All right. So as I said, please keep the questions coming because we're going to address peculiar to each business, right? But before we go there, the audience itself, what are they? How can we decode them? Where can we find them? All of those simple things. So please, if you are with me, take out your Instagram handle. I for practically moving everyone to professional and business mode is going to make my presentation quite easy. So please, if you could, I think we can, Lamide, could we get let's up to like 5 thumbs up in the chat box so that we know everyone is handy on their Instagram page. Oh, Lamide, I think you are mute. Sorry.
Okay, hear me now. Sorry,
Yes,
that happens so often that sometimes it's embarrassing a bit. Someone has been talking since, but they're just muted. But please give us a thumbs up if you're on your Instagram page currently, so that we can go through this decoding your audience together. Okay. Okay, I can see 1 thumbs up. All right, James, I think we can continue.
Okay, guys. All right, well done. So if you are on your Instagram page, just beneath your bio, if you look at my screen where you see the pointer, you will see professional dashboard. Kindly tap on that. Okay. Once that is done, it should take you to an overview where you see professional dashboard. You will see something like accounts reached, accounts engaged, total followers, content you shared. In this space is where the decisions are hidden, right? So accounts reach, how many people are seeing your content in a day? Accounts engaged, how many people are you talking to? How many people are talking to you? Total followers, of course, how many people are following your brand? Contents you shared, right? How many content have you shared within the time frame? So because we want to decode your audience, we would begin with followers. Please kindly tap on followers, everyone. If you are there within the time span, let's say, for instance, the past 30 days, you would see what have you gained during this period where you've communicated? How many followers, for instance, have you lost as well? Top locations, you see cities, you see countries. Now, in here is where I would like to point out one of the first business decisions every business owner should be aware of. Adlantique is based in Lagos at the moment, right? And if you look at top locations, you will see that it's really peaked towards Lagos. Now, as a small business owner, right, you need to be interactive heavy in the cities where you run business, right? If you are in Lagos, let it be that the interaction on your brand's page is big in Lagos. Because what happens if it's not is, for instance, someone could be in Abuja and make a request from you. Say you make shoes, right? and it makes a request from you. And because you are not based in Abuja, for you to cater to that request, the added cost of transportation becomes a problem for you. So how you could fix this problem is whenever you make posts, always ensure that you turn on location. You select location to choose the particular state where you are. That gives the algorithm reference to say this is where you are. Then again, we go down to age range, right? Now, I would like to use some sort of example. Say you are a business owner and you you are selling. I don't know who could give me an example. Say you are selling say you're a business owner. You can just chat with us and then I will respond to that. Okay, say you're selling men's shoes, right? You're selling men's shoes and you're selling shoes for corporate men. Automatically, that means that your audience should be picked towards men between 25 to 25 and above. If you find out that on your content of 13 to 17, you know there's something wrong. You need to change maybe the way and manner you create content. Because truth is, the 13 and 17-year-olds could engage with you, but would they have the financial capacity to make a buying decision for you?
Exactly. Exactly.
Right? And if they don't have that, of course, it automatically shows that there's a business decision and a business problem that needs to be solved, right? Then just scrolling down a bit as well, you would see gender. I'll still tilt towards the corporate shoes for men. If you look at gender and then, for instance, it's tilted more to women. So there are more women interacting with your content. You also know that there's a business decision that has to be made, right? Now you could go two ways, right? Why you ask yourself, why are more women interacting with my shoes when I am speaking to men, right? So you would have to like tilt your content, or you could have to like make offers to women to buy shoes for men. As I said, there's business decisions to be made inside your audience demographics, whether from age, whether from gender, whether from location and their interests. There is a business decision that has to be made. All right. Then I'll run along for that. The next thing is your engagement metrics. I'll go quickly through this. With engagement metrics, we are, should I say, checking how many people are interacting with the content that we actually post, right? So things like your likes, things like your comments, things like your shares, things like your clicks and your reach, right? If you are getting more comments on a page, people are talking about something, right? So you need to say, what are they talking about? Why I should make more content like this? If they are sharing more of your content, why are they sharing this post? Is it because of a particular style I'm making this shared content? I have to make more content like this as well. Now, in here, as I said, if you look at my screen, you will see that the reels are reaching more people than the single post. So automatically, reels are working for us. So let's make more reels. So I said, so business decisions are always there to be made using your tools. Then again, this is more related to agencies like us here at Adlantique, where beyond the social media tools, which you can see, we can now see sentiments, right? What are people saying about you? Because it's one thing for people to talk about your business. It's another thing to know what are they saying. Are they saying good things? Are they saying bad things? If they're saying bad things, of course, we have to tilt and make a business decision. If they're saying good things, of course, we have to find a way to amplify the message, focusing back on iOS points where we can now run ads. So say people are talking about your shoes more, you can run a paid ad on that. Also, things like mentions. As much as they are talking about you, who is actually talking about you, right? So as a business owner, you could be seated there because you don't look at your insights. Bigger brands could be referencing you, could be talking about you, and you don't know. You are missing opportunities here. So this is where it seems like Adlantique would always assist with studying and giving you reports on this to ensure that you know who's talking about you and also guide you in terms of the actual actions you need to take to leverage the particular trends that are ongoing for your brand, right? Now, everything here, just knowing it and also listening to what I've said, comes together to ensure that you can build a proper content strategy so that you're not driven by whatsoever is happening on the internet. You just know this is what works for me. This is who I'm talking to. This is how I want to talk to them, right? And then once you do this, you know that you would have sustainable communication that won't change, but will give you results for your business, right? Then, of course, looking at this for people who make products, say you make fruit juice at home, or say you cook, right? Just looking at your insights, asking regular questions using tools like polls or requests in the comments, you can know what do my customers want, what do they want to eat, and then you can now like adapt that to produce even better stuff that serves the particular needs that they need, yeah. And then of course, when you have a good product, when you have a good message, it also guides the way you want to do your sales campaigns, right? So you have more people buying, let's say, your brown shoes, and you know that they are men, and you know that they are based in Lagos. You can now say to yourself, this is when I should run a campaign where you can say, a bundle of shoes for men for so and so price. Visit us now, something like that. You see, there's these simple steps that are available to you would also assist you in ensuring that you run campaigns that bring business decisions. I know as business owners, what we want is to make money. So these tools will also, these insights would ensure that you make actions that give you profit, right? Then the last thing I'll speak to is customer service. If you don't look at your insights regularly, if you don't check what's going on, you won't be able to manage your customer concerns, right? You won't be able to improve and retain customers on your pages. And you always, for you to check this, it's as simple as checking things like your DMs. How many people are DMing you, right? What are they saying in the DMs? How many people are leaving comments on your page? What are they saying? Sometimes the big errors that small businesses do is whenever they get feedback that is negative, they block the customer. No, that is wrong. That is not the right business decision for you to take. We'll give an example. If MTN or Glo blocked every customer for every time that we made complaints to say no network, they won't have a running business. So whenever people drop comments that I would say aggressive, it's up to you to look inwardly to say, is there something as a business owner I'm doing wrong, rather than blocking them? That's the way to make a better decision for your business. So I think so that we don't delay too much, we would open the chats for the Q&A, and then I myself, Lamide, and Ayo can attend to the unique perspectives and questions that you have. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you so much, James. That was so insightful. Even though you were rapping a bit, but because of time, I respect that. We have like just like 7 minutes or 10 minutes to go. So we just use 5 minutes to answer quickly these questions in the Q&A box. So I'll start from the one I think Bolaho asked if it's, oh no, Felix, how do you balance between posting what your audience wants to see versus promoting your products and services? Who's going to answer this? James, Ayo.
Okay, I think I'll answer that. The next one will be we've done men first this time. Okay, so the first thing I'll say is both of them should be intertwined, right? What your audience wants to see, and then you promoting your product. Because in the end, what are you there for? You are there as a business to make profit. So you have to find you have to strike the balance. And how do you strike the balance? You strike the balance in what kind of content, looking at your insight, what kind of content is generating the most interest from your audience? Is it video content? Is it poster content, right? Now, how can you place your product in that particular content format that is exciting and interesting to your audience in a way that it still excites them, but your business message is still being passed?
James, the analogy I was going to give is like music. You know how if you found one sound, you just keep running with that sound because that's what people will now tag you with. Like someone like Coffee now from Jamaica, that girl, she found her own sound and she stuck to it and it was working. for her. But at first, I'm sure she was trying different types of sounds. So basically, that's just how it is for content. Quickly, I'll just go into the next question. I think I can answer this one. Do ads running on linked pages perform better than ads running on individual pages? I would say yes, because you have a wider audience with two accounts linked. But also dependent on how effective you're using your ads or your pay or your spend and all of that, it would determine a lot of things. But I think having a linked page is better than an individual platform, right? Ayo, what do you think?
All right, so I think it's I, I think it's always I think it just depends on your goal. So once, as I said, Instagram people tend to love like flashy things. And if you want that kind of, if you want to actually get sales, you can run from both. Depends on what your goal or your objective is.
Okay. Okay. I hope we've answered your question, John. So Insikak is asking, are there any insights or data trends that emerge specifically from linking Facebook and Instagram pages that can help you improve your ad performance and grow your pages? So Ayo, I think that would be directed to you, or James, if you can answer.
Okay. So the question is, are there any insights or data trends that emerge specifically from linking Facebook and Instagram page that can help us improve
Yeah.
our ad performance? Okay. It's practically the same thing as when you're looking at your insights. The thing with the ads is it just increases the volume of what you are reading into, right? Say without ads, you were reading 100, 200, 300 persons that are taking certain actions. When it's now being amplified, where you are now reaching more and more men, more and more women, you can now have a better understanding to say you are now not judging from what are 100 or 200 people doing pertaining to my business, but now you're now judging from what are 5,000, 10,000 people doing or saying. What are the 5,000 from Facebook? What are they doing or saying? The 5,000 from Instagram as well. What are they also doing and saying? And then merging this together would help you, should I say, take better decisions for your business, and of course grow your pages.
Okay, thank you so much, James. So there's this important question from Kola, our ambassador for today. What's the pay for the ad like on when you link your two accounts? I guess that's what he's asking. So what's the pay for the ad like?
Okay, let me answer this. So
All right.
it still depends on what you want. You can run as low as 2,000 naira per day. You can run as low as 50,000 naira in a month. It just depends. So you can put it in both ways. You can split the ads in both ways. If you want if you want ad Facebook to collect the money daily, you can. If you want it to be a lifetime budget, you can.
Hmm.
So daily can be like 2,000 naira per day, and okay, like in 1 week, I think you spend like about 10,000 naira or something. But if you want it to be, oh, I have lifetime budget, and you put it for 1 month for 50,000 naira, it just depends on anything with the linked account. Yeah, anything you want
Yeah.
to.
Also, I also feel like when you put on the amount of money that you want to spend, let's say that you put up 5K, how much can 5K get me? How many people can it reach to show you all those things on the back end? So you can now make your own decision of how many people you want to reach. So I think the next question he asked here was, can I use this approach on a professional account? Because I work as an intellectual online. I don't know if anyone understands the context. James, do you get the context?
Okay, can I use this approach on a professional account? Yes. What I would say to that is of course yes, because your business, of course, online you would always act professionally for your business online. So so long as you are using what we've shared, which is a detailed approach for you, which is always making decisions, not from, should I say from your gut feeling or just whims, but rather reading the data. Of course, it should work for you, both whether professional account or even your personal account, but more efficiently on your professional account. So yes.
And I think this last question, we've already kind of touched on it from John. You know, how do you use social media insights to tailor your content strategy? We've kind of touched on it already.
Okay. We see.
Well, I think, yeah. Do I have any other? Okay, question. Your slides are top notch. Oh, Bolaho. Bolaho is our ambassador for today, guys. Please, let's just be clapping for Bolaho because he has been here for us. He says our slides are really top notch. And what app do you use for your slide package? So we use Canva for our slides, which the next webinar, which is going to be on the 24th, is actually going to, give us some knowledge about Canva. And so you should probably get on that. You should also attend that. I think are we done with the questions? Let me see, checking engagements. We have, our time is up right now. Our time is actually up. But we really want to thank you guys for joining us. Some of the questions won't be answered right away. We would probably answer them via DM. So what you can do is actually share with us. You can send us a message via DM on our Instagram at Adlantique. But for now, our time is spent and we would have to, let you guys go. Thank you so much, James and Ayo, for the nuggets and insights that you have shared so far. Say hi, guys. So I know that you're still here with me.
We are here.
All right. So thank you guys so much for your insights, and some of the points I would actually note is also that back end of the age, the hour, the insights basically from your Instagram, and how well you can use that to tailor your content, because people just post what they think is popular, but you actually need to look back at your insights to be sure that you're actually driving the necessary content and you're actually reaching your target audience and also getting sales and getting paid, because at least we need to recoup all our losses or something, or our business. We need to try to recoup revenue basically. So I think due to time constraints, we're not going to answer any more questions. I think I've already said that already. If you have any questions, please send us an email to support@adlantique.com. So if you have any questions, you can email us at support@adlantique.com and we'll get back to you. Also, send us a DM on our Instagram at Adlantique. If you need any assistance, you can just reach out to us. Someone from Adlantique will reach out to you. Now, on behalf of the Adlantique team, I would like to say thank you to our amazing speakers, James and Ayo. We have really, really, really enjoyed this conversation. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, that you were listening as you were listening. We're going to be here again next week. So please, we would love to see all of you and more there. Invite your friends and your small business owners that you know, so that it can also impact them. Please remember to follow us on all our social media handles as displayed on the screen. So please just remember to follow us. We are at Adlantique on IG, Facebook, and LinkedIn. So you can get any information about our next Grow with Adlantique session, what time it starts and all of that. And to also learn more about who we are and the services that we can offer your business. We look forward to hearing from every one of you. Please have a lovely evening. So I'll say good night. I'll probably say good night. Good night, guys. Thank you so much.